Hey, what's up? It's your boy Ahmad from 104.1 KRVE, and I'm here with my boy Daniel Seavey.
What's up, man?
What's up, man?
Good
We
to
were
see
just
ya.
talking. One of my first gigs with the radio station was at the Why Don't We book signing at Memorial City Mall, and my
Yeah.
first interview with an artist is with you.
Come
That's
on, man.
dope.
It's an honor. It's
It's
an
so
honor.
dope. And so also, you've
Crazy.
had a crazy past year. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
released singles and music videos, and now you're on like a 17-city tour. What's the tour been like so far? Is it all just like
Oh
a
my
whirlwind?
gosh. Yeah, it's been a dream, man.
Yeah.
I missed it. I missed it so much. And COVID was tough for anybody to deal with. For touring artists, it was that much harder. And so I was just dying to get back out. But I really did forget how amazing it was.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Do you have a favorite moment so far?
Oh, gosh. Where were we just now? We were just in Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
Dallas was so loud.
Really?
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. That was a fun show.
I think Houston's gonna be louder. I mean, you
I have
are
a good
sold out
feeling.
here.
I have a good feeling,
That's
yeah.
insane.
It's gonna be fun.
And then obviously, we know who you are. You're Daniel Seavey from
Oh,
Why
thank
Don't
you.
We? But the tour is titled Introducing Daniel Seavey. Why
Yeah.
was that important to you?
I mean, it's kind of ironic because I feel like I'm getting to know myself out here more than I ever have now that I'm out here with fans again. But I want them to get to know me. Obviously, when you're in a band, you know, you got kind of a shell over the fact that you're in a band and you're part of 5 people. And
Right.
so, you know, I'm giving them the true Daniel now, which is it's really fun.
I love that, man.
And
That's dope.
I was honestly, I was really nervous to see how they would perceive it and take it. But
Oh, come on.
so far, it's been really awesome.
They're lined up
And-
outside, just like salivating.
Oh,
They
man.
can't wait. They can't wait to get
Oh,
in.
me
But
neither.
we got to
Me
talk
neither.
about the single "Runaway." I mean, the production,
Oh,
the
thank you.
lyrics, like everything is so cool. I love the little part that goes like.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite part. Like, what was the vibe creating it? Did you like have
man,
the
it was
production
fun.
first, or you wrote the lyrics?
So I actually had, this is the laptop I make it all on right here. I was at home and I started that song 6 months before I finished it, and it was just a ballad on the piano for the longest time. And I was like, oh, I got intro vibes for an album from this. And I kept it there for the longest time. I was listening to Good Kid, Mad City, and I was
Nice.
like, wait a minute. It's just like, you know, the 2 fully separate songs. This was like this like eerie ballad, and I'm listening to Money Trees, and I was like, whoa, like it just, for some reason, I felt like DJ Khaled. I was like, here we go. I got 2 things. I'm gonna sample my own song and put it in a beat. And when I heard it back, I was like, oh, wow. And then I just had fun with that one. Once I had like the foundation of the beat, I just went to town and put in any random sound I could find. And
I feel you.
yeah, I just had fun. I like that you like the
I
because that was
love
one
that
of those
little
random
part.
noises, you know?
Yeah. And then also on Can We Pretend That We're Good? You did 5 different acoustic versions. Like, I
Yeah.
believe someone commented like, this man just reinvented the term one-man band. Like, what made you want to pick up an instrument at first at all?
Oh my gosh. Well, the first time I picked up an instrument, it just kind of made sense to me. And so it wasn't even that I necessarily wanted to pick it up. We were pretty broke growing up, and the only like toy I had around was my sister had a toy piano, this little pink one.
Really?
So I stole it from her, being a big brother, you know.
Exactly.
And I was just messing around on it, and for some, I was young. I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, and for some reason it just clicked for me right away. Where I was like, da 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 da. I started playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star or something, and I was like, it just like clicked, and I just started doing it. Well, my mom was like doing the dishes in the kitchen next door, you know, or like across the living room, and she like looks over like, you know, little me playing the piano, and she was like,
genius.
what is going on? Like, are you playing that? I was like, yeah, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So then she bought me like a bigger piano, and it just made sense. It was like a language I already knew how to speak. And so then as life got more complicated as it does, it kind of became my friend, because I was like, none of this shit makes sense, but music always did, you know?
That's dope. I can barely play a recorder, so that's dope. But
that's a good one.
both the music videos, right? They really have this like awesome like vibe to them. Like they
Thank
really pay
you.
attention to like the cinematography and like the art direction.
Thank
when
you.
you're writing a song, do you ever like kind of envision the vibe of like the music
Oh,
video?
for
in your head?
sure, yeah. I feel like the music always stretches past just the music for me, and I like to think creatively about like, even the cliche, like, what color does this feel like?
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah.
I love kind of feel, like, I think it's so cool when an artist gives you, like, almost an overall, like, texture and, like, tone and vibe to a complete body of work. And
Right.
and it takes like attention to detail to get that and nail that. And that's something I really want to just keep digging more into. I'm still learning, but it is something I like to focus on more than most, I would say.
Definitely. So you're like writing lyrics and you're like, yes, a creepy widow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to be dragged through a church. So in your Zach Sang interview, you speak a lot about like looking outside of life and like noticing like the balance between like, you know, there's going to be ups and downs.
Totally.
People like our age, we deal with like a lot of like imposter syndrome and like anxiety. Where do you get like that mentality from?
Oh man, I think the best thing I've done lately to gain wisdom or even just like a clear conscience is sit by myself, which I don't think a lot of people do today.
Are you in silence? Are you listening to music?
Definitely in silence, and that's like an important part. Is like it's cliche, but to sit on your phone all day and distract yourself until you go out in front of people, it's like you're just taking in all this stuff, and you're never like digesting it. You
it's
know,
a little numbing.
It's like this. It's like if you're eating food all day and you never take a sec to poop. Like you gotta poop, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to take that second to digest life and thoughts. And I didn't have even the luxury of doing that for the longest time in the band.
I feel you.
And as shitty as COVID was for a lot of reasons, it was eventually nice after like the first, felt like 6 months of, what's that called? When like withdrawals almost, you know, of like doing stuff. And then you sat with yourself and you went, oh wow, like, you know, you start processing what all that meant and was for you. And,
exactly.
You know, so.
I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
On a lighter note, a while back you tweeted that air fryers were the best invention since shoelaces. Yeah. What is your favorite thing to put in the air fryer? I made cookies in them the other night.
Me and my girl made cinnamon rolls in there.
What?
And you know what's funny? I was such a hater. She lives in Miami, and we used to FaceTime, and she would have an air fryer all the time and make stuff in there. And I was like, this is so whack. Like, would you either make a meal or order a meal, but don't do this in between? Like, I thought it was like worse than a microwave. I was like, this is stupid. And then I finally got one. She convinced me to get one. And we had we made from scratch cinnamon rolls. And we were putting them in the oven, and I was like, screw it, I'm going to try this air fryer. And I put it in the air fryer. 9 minutes later, this beautiful cinnamon roll came out, and I was like, oh my God.
It's so good. Cinnamon rolls on crack. I love it.
Serious. Genius. Man.
Okay, to end it off, this is my first interview, and everyone told me not...
You're natural, just saying.
Thank you. Everyone told me not to look at the Wikipedia, so naturally I did.
Of course.
I did.
Yeah.
And
I never look either. I'm scared to even
know.
Oh,
good. Because
no.
I have some facts, and I need you to confirm or deny them.
Okay.
You don't like chocolate, but your favorite cereal is Cocoa Puffs?
First one is true.
Okay.
Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity Pebbles. Okay, I like that. I like that.
But it might have been Cocoa Puffs at one point.
At one point,
I'll give them credit.
I feel you. Is 8 your lucky number?
No, I do have a tattoo for the 8 letters to it with my band.
Okay.
I don't really have a lucky number.
Got you.
I have lately. My girl also got me convinced on these angel number things.
Oh gosh.
And I see 1, 2, 3 everywhere lately.
Really?
And I hate it, but I keep seeing it, and now I'm pointing it out and stuff. And I mean,
that sounds like the start of something.
Oh my gosh! Pretty soon I'm gonna know what like an Aries means. Actually, I'm like, oh my God! But
I love it.
1, 2, 3, I guess.
Okay. The best gift you've ever gotten is underwear?
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
I need you to explain that.
I just think it's so thoughtful, especially when you're on the road.
Underwear?
Think about it. Like, you have, how many pairs of underwear can you fit? And how many days are you out? And how many days can you wash that underwear?
Ah, okay.
So it's luxurious to have a fresh new pair of underwear given to you. That is beautiful.
Okay. Yeah. Last one.
Especially Goodfellow underwear, if you're thinking about it.
If you guys want to sponsor.
That's my favorite. I'm not even being sponsored. I bet I'm wearing them right. Oh, yeah. They're the best.
Yes.
They're the best. I used to be a Calvin guy, but man, Target knows what's up.
Last one. This is kind of crazy. Did a fan in Taiwan steal your shoe and run off?
While I was walking, yeah.
While you were walking? Like,
yeah.
So was like you just...
I'm not kidding. Like, I wish it was like slow-mo. Like, I was stepping to the Sprinter van and it was dark. I remember perfectly. And they were like on all sides of us and we're running this, walking fast to the Sprinter. Mm-hmm. They're like, ah! And this one girl, like military style, just dives under my foot mid-step, grabs it, and is out before security could catch her or anything. she had to like eat the pavement to get down there, but she got it.
She did it. And if
And
you
it was like a
that
hotel
shoe,
slipper. It wasn't like
I want to see you like post a picture with that shoe. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and tag us with
She
that.
probably broke it pulling it off. It was like, you know, the cheap little hotel ones? I was like, okay, like, shoot, you can have that one.
That is insane.
Yeah, she did do that. Yeah.
Well, on that note, that was a great interview.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was really nice meeting you, man. Good seeing you again, even though you probably didn't see me last time. I was like working.
Yeah, it was a little crazier this time. It was good to get to know you.
It was good meeting you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, y'all.
Thank you.